Good morning, everybody. Wakey, wakey. It's time for Morning Glory. My name is MC Kalia, and I'll be your captain for the next 1 hour, 30 minutes. Let's have this conversation going. Good morning, everybody. Wakey, wakey. It's time for Morning Glory. My name is MC Kalia, and I'll be your captain for the next 1 hour, 30 minutes. Let's have this conversation going. Good morning, everybody. Wakey, wakey. It's time for Morning Glory. My name is MC Kalia, and I'll be your captain for the next 1 hour, 30 minutes. Let's have this conversation going. Good morning, everybody. Wakey, wakey. It's time for Morning Glory. My name is MC Kalia, and I'll be your captain for the next 1 hour, 30 minutes. Let's have this conversation going.
Good morning. Of course, it is the first day of June 2023. My name is MC Kalia, and this is the Morning Glory Show. It also happens to be a Madaraka Day. So let me start by wishing you happy holidays. And then for those who are watching us from home, of course, so many people today at home would say we wish you all the best also as you start a new month. As much as it is the end of a week, it is a new month. And may the new month be fulfilling to you and to your families. Now, this particular morning also comes just 2 days before a very huge event in the country called the Mater Heart Run. This is a run that Mater Hospital organizes for, or rather, to help children who have heart problems. And this particular morning, I just want to, or rather, have invited 2 gentlemen from the hospital to just talk about the run. Let's understand exactly about what will be happening this particular weekend. Remember that during this weekend, we shall be having 10 editions, or rather, we shall be having the Mater Heart Run 2023 happening in 10 different counties. And Uasin Gishu County, where this broadcast is coming from, will be one of them. But then before we go much into the matter, Hatran, allow me to remind you that we are coming live from Dawi Afrique Photography. Dawi Afrique Photography is situated in Eldoret, Zion Mall, basement A. So anytime you have anything that goes into video and photo production, consider working with us. But then it is also important for you to note that we have a Safaris branch, and this June, 16 days from today, we shall be going to Rimoi. Rimoi is where you get the biggest elephants. It is in the Elgeyo Marakwet County. So make sure that you do join us as we go to Elgeyo Marakwet to go and experience the magical EMC. So make sure that if you would want to book, of course, the charges are 7,000, and that includes breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all the other activities. We have E10 viewpoint on that loop. We have Kesup Falls hiking. We have we have Chip Lodge Gorge and all that. But then once we are at Moi, there's a lot of fun. We have a camping activity, and so make sure. All you need to do is to make sure that you do make an effort to join us. If you want to dress to be addressed, D-Square is the place to go. D-Square Fashion House is situated at the 4th floor of Ketia's building. A very serious cloth line, making sure that you have some of the best suits you see around, tailored by D-Square Fashion House. Now, they're also giving an opportunity to take up fashion as a career. So if you want to take up fashion as a career, you can walk into D-Square School of Fashion Design and Tailoring, and you'll have an opportunity to also learn from the best. So make sure that if at any point you imagine that you want to be a fashionista or something like that, you visit D-Square School of Fashion Design and Tailoring. Now, back to our today's topic. Welcome, gentlemen. Of course, we have with us Alex, and we also have Justin. Hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah, that's my name. Yeah,
Hope I'm doing justice to the name. And so I'll start by giving them an opportunity to introduce themselves, and I'll start with you, Alex.
Okay, thank you so much for this morning show. I'm Alex Bet. Alex Bet is one of the coordinator for the Mata Hatran. We are currently in Eldoret for the same program. Mata Hospital is an hospital, a faith-based Catholic hospital in Nairobi. We are based in South Bay, and actually we are specialized in the heart, managing the heart conditions. And we're happy to be hosted in your morning show. And I want to wish our viewers the happy Madaraka Day. Thank you so much.
Okay, happy Madaraka Day there from our friend here, Alex Bet from Mata Hospital. Now, with him also is Justin. Justin, karibu sana.
Thank you. Morning. My name is Justin Rono. I'm one of the Heartland coordinators Uasin Gishu County, and together with my colleague, we've been within the county for the past around 3 weeks. Now, as we approach the run on 3rd of June, we really emphasize and we welcome everyone so that we purpose to participate on this course, which is giving back to the community also. Thank you.
And this goes to you who is watching at home. Thank you so much for creating time to be with us this particular morning. And all I'll ask is you help me share the broadcast. Of course, let's click the like button. Let's have as many people as possible watching this broadcast, so that when we do this, then we are able to also help a child somewhere who cannot afford medication, but then can do so through the Mata Heart Run. And so many people asking questions about, first of all, the origin of all this. You've said that Mata Heart Run is a faith-based is rather a faith-based hospital. So many people would ask maybe how long has it been there? What have you done before and all that? I'll give Alex a chance to just take us through, first of all, the history of the hospital and how we arrived at starting to plan heart races.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, we, the Mata Hospital, I've said we are situated in the South Bay, that is in Nairobi. And the Mata Hospital is under the Sisters of Mercy. And this is one of the hospitals which came up with a program for the Mata Heart Run. And the Mata Heart Run, actually, we are targeting this group for the children with heart conditions. And it started in 1995. Actually, we were taking care of these children with the heart conditions, and I think the first surgery was done in 1996. Yeah, so this was the first heart surgery which was done, which was very successful. And the heart conditions. let me take you through. These heart conditions, actually, we have a category of 2 heart conditions. We have the one with the rheumatic disease, which actually come from an infection from the throat. Yeah. Then there's the congenital heart condition, which the child is born with a hole in the heart. And the mixture of this blood, the importance of oxygen in our blood is to give our cells to grow very well. And there's this mixture of the blood in the heart. Actually, it causes the delay in the growth of this child. So the hospital came up with this program to help these children with these conditions. And actually, we are targeting those with the economically challenged, because actually, when you see the cost for the management of these heart conditions is $1 million plus, and these less economically challenged communities or groups, it's a burden for them. So the hospital came out with this program that was in 1995, and I've said in 1996 the first heart surgery was done. Up to now, we've done even more than 4,000 surgeries. Very successful. Actually, I'm one of those people who attend those children after the surgery. I'm in a pediatric ward, and actually, when you see this, it's a blessing. It's a breakthrough for the family. You will find a lot of testimonies from the family. A family broke down at some point because of the burden of the disease, visiting the hospital more frequently. But when we go do these surgeries, actually, it's a joy for the family. There's a lot of stories. Actually, during the run, for those who will manage to visit the Moi girls, they're able to see the beneficiaries. They're able to give the testimonies, and we are very happy to see them, the families giving those testimonies. So MATA has been a breakthrough to the community since the 1990s up to where we are. We've managed to do even 4,000. 4,000 is a good number, and we are still continuing doing the same. So we encourage our viewers, where you are, we love you and we're happy about you participating in the run. You're able to touch the child's heart, and you're able to go through the journey of the same, he's setting the burden to the community over this Saturday at Moi Girls. So we're welcoming you to join, and we are happy. It's a good story to hear from them, and this has been one of the best programs that we are running in the MATA Hospital. So it started in 1996 up to this time. We are able to enjoy and celebrate and join and support all the other communities across the country to help children with the heart condition. So participating through the run, you are able to touch the child's heart, purchasing a t-shirt, and joining us in the Moi Girls and other 10 counties. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that. Quite a good background there of the MATA Heart Run. Of course, coming back to you now, Justin, maybe what has changed since 1995? What are, of course, some of the statistics, first of all, of these conditions? Are we seeing more of them in the recent past? Are they now somehow reducing? Then also, how different has it been for the hospital to handle now these cases? And also, how different has it been for the run? Karibu sana, Justin.
Thank you so much. Okay, you've asked me a very good question, and let me start by really congratulating and maybe saying that when starting this program as an hospital, it has really helped the community, because you realize that we really have a lot of challenges in the villages and any other place whereby most of the people they are not able to tackle these maybe diseases, or in terms of funds and all that. And that's why MATA Hospital started this program. And you realize that most of the cases that MATA tackles are under the age of 17, which means when a child is born, there are two types of two types of heart anomalies, which my colleague has said. One, we have the congenital ones, and the other one we have the other ones which are caused by infections, the ones like rheumatic heart disease. So the two of these we tackle it in a different perspective. The congenital ones are like the ones which a baby is born or a child is born, and we have there is a way the blood circulates in the heart. As we understand, the heart has 4 chambers. So we realize that when a child is born, the hole is not able to close well, That's why you realize blood is not able to be circulated across all the extremities of the body. So this child will have a lot of maybe difficulty in growing in terms of when somebody is day-to-day life, you require oxygen and energy. So basically oxygen helps us in carrying day-to-day activities. So when there is a hole or a deformity or something in the heart, a person cannot or somebody cannot function normally. So you realize that there is mixture of blood, which means this child cannot grow well. Maybe is not able to utilize what the body needs to do. Yeah, so you realize that this child will not grow well, and so we categorize those in terms of treatment, in terms of surgeries, or either giving antibiotics so that we cure these children. So some of the things that cause rheumatic heart disease. Let me talk for example, rheumatic heart disease is caused by infections. There are some things that predispose this rheumatic heart disease. For example, like when a child develops tonsillitis, the bacteria descends to the heart and it damages the valves. So the valves can now be replaced, and that is why most of these procedures are done in Mater. And after some time, a child can able now to function normally, go to school, play, and continue with his or her own normal life. So these are really changing the community at large, because you realize most of these surgeries, or rather the treatment, are very expensive. It can go to up to 2.5 million or maybe up to 3 million. It's $1 million plus, as my colleague has said. So it has really changed the community, because it is not easy treating such diseases, and therefore this is a way of like giving back to the community. In short, it's a very good initiative, and we really thank the Sisters under the leadership of Sisters of Mercy who started this program, and it has really uplifted the community in terms of burdening funds or that. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that. And Alex, now let's talk about the success stories. Of course, 4,000 of them. But then, what are some of these highlights? You said you're often in the hospital and you've seen kids come over the years. You've been there. What are some of the highlights that you've had as a profession? Okay.
Good morning. Thank you so much for the same. I've said in the earlier my opening remarks that I've been in one of the frontliners in terms of handling this team for the post-surgery. So there's a lot that we've really enjoyed as an hospital, seeing this team get well. We've seen a lot of success stories. We've seen children going to school. We've seen family coming together after maybe you find a situation whereby the family at some point break because of this burdening condition. But after surgery, we've seen family coming together. We've visited various schools here in Eldoret, and we have one of the student who was done a heart surgery, and we visited the school. They have managed to contribute very well, and they are really supporting. They were able to tell us when the child was taken for the heart surgery, they were praying for this child. They managed to do some contribution. They managed to support them. And actually, when we went to the school, we visited the school, the teachers were happy, the children were happy, and we were able to see now the impacts of the Mater Heart Run in the school. And we were very happy, and we really encourage each and everyone to support this program. It really brings the joy to the family, to the community, and to the country at large. Actually, we are able to ease the burden of the diseases within the community. You know, as the government managing these other conditions, it's really being a huge burden. But actually, through this program for the Heart Run, we have managed to ease the burden, and we have managed to see, actually, we are able to give an impact to the community, and they have managed to enjoy in both various capacities, both in school, community, and the churches, and they are able to enjoy the life as a child who are able to go through this program. Yeah.
Bro, okay, of course I asked for maybe the statistics, but then what is the situation like for a child? Okay, so, somehow Alex, somehow Justin has given it, but then let's now look at the social bit of a child who has a heart condition. Paint for us a picture of how it looks like in a community. There's a child who has a heart problem, because you've gone to even an extent of saying that some of them families are broken because of such conditions. What is the attitude of the community towards such conditions, and how much knowledge do we have out here?
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, to understand about this condition, the heart, when there's a problem in the community levels. Okay, let me give a way how the community can able to identify these children.
But maybe before we go there, what I want to understand is the attitude of the community currently. How much knowledge do people have? How do they, from the visits that you've made to communities, do communities understand the presence of these heart conditions, and do we have myths and misconceptions around why would a family break? Is it because of financial constraints, or is it because somebody feels like, okay, this is something that came out of maybe witchcraft and all that?
Okay, thank you so much. For the heart condition, actually we have myths and misconception, and also we have okay, through media, through us visiting the schools, we've tried to break now the attitude, okay, that myths and misconception, because actually when the child is born with a heart condition, majority of the community know that this child maybe doesn't survive for a quite longer period of time. Most of them get neglected. Most of them may not be able to be understood, because actually they have, okay, when you see their posture, their health wise, you're able to see them, they are very thin, they are not able to go to school, and the community may not understand about them. And that is why when I was talking about the family breaking up, I was talking because of the burden of this condition. You find a parent visiting to the hospital more frequently because the children are suffering from the mostly respiratory conditions, pneumonias, into and out of the hospital more frequently. And you find that the community, when they saw these children, the parents are very discouraged. Some of them may go even to depression levels, because they'll be in hospital today, tomorrow they'll be the same in the hospital. And actually, when they seek maybe advice from, especially if you are not able to get cardiologists or able to guide the parent, majority of the people will tell the parents that this condition may not go far. But through a lot of programs like screening that we usually do, we've managed to reduce the burden and to reduce the we are able to reduce now the inadequacy in terms of knowledge for the community to understand about these conditions. We've been able to break the barrier by visiting and screening a majority of the conditions in various counties. And we're able to identify this group, because when you want to identify a child with heart conditions, in terms of growth, actually in terms of the weight, it's below the normal. Actually, as a child, there's normal limits for those who are supposed to gain weight depending on the number of the years, you see. Now, through screenings, we are able to reduce that burden actually by educating the community to understand this group. Children who are visiting hospital frequently with pneumonias mostly, they are, in terms of their weight, are very small in their weight. Actually, they are a group of children, actually they may not able to attend all academic in terms of the years, in terms of going to school. They may not finish running out the program for the school. You find most of the time they are visiting the hospital more frequently. And these are it burdens the community by giving a lot of, using a lot of resources to utilize to ensure that they are okay. So through the screening that we do, we are managed to identify them, we link to the hospital, and we are able to run them in the program that through NHIF at the Matter Heart Run, we've managed to really handle them and able to follow their journey until they get the recovery. So in the community, there's inadequacy in terms of knowledge of understanding these conditions. But through the Matter Heart Run, we managed to run the most of the screenings, and the community have understood, and these children have been able to be helped in the hospital. And actually, it's been a very successful story for them. And I think during the Matter Heart Run, we have like 4 to 3 beneficiaries who were able to tell us their testimony, and the community will be able to understand the journey for them. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. And for those who just joined us, this is the Morning Glory, a Social Square edition, coming in also on a Madaraka Day. My name is MC Kalia, and this particular morning I have 2 guests from Matter Hospital who are part of the coordinating team for the Matter Heart Run in Uasin Gishu County, and they're just sharing with us the vision behind the run, and we just trying to also understand how big is the situation, how bad is it, and what can be done to make it better. And so on that note, let me come to you, Justin, and let's look at now the Matter Heart Run 2023. Of course, give us an overview of what we are expecting to see this year.
Okay, thank you so much. This year was in, or rather, Eldoret edition. Actually, we've really planned for this event, and it will be, the venue is on Moi Girls High School on 3rd, and we've really invested on it since, as I told you, we've been in the county for the past 3 weeks. We've been coordinating, visiting schools, and really trying to make things work. So on this Saturday, 3rd of June, the event will be at Moi Girls High School, starting at around people will converge at around by 7:30 towards 8. All of us should converge at Moi Girls High School. We've really emphasized people and rather the community, or the larger Uasin Gishu County, for each of everyone to have at least to participate in the run. You should have a T-shirt which goes at around 1,000 bob, a cape which goes at around 500, and a wristband like the one I have here at around 300 shillings. So if you have your full gear, we welcome you to Moi Girls High School, so that we participate in this in support towards the Matter Heart Run 2023 course. So we've also invited the larger Uasin Gishu County, everyone to come, including the authorities. The governor himself will be there, a few MPs, and also the CECs. Yeah, so that we really support, and we be there, so that we also teach the younger ones in the community, the pupils, students from schools, and our children, so that they understand that as they grow also, we have these challenges. We don't know who can really get them, so that tomorrow they grow to know that it's really to support someone else who comes from a less fortunate family, or maybe background. So that is it. So what else have I forgotten? Maybe at least for you to be ready for this for this course on weekend, maybe you should have your let me say your gear, your running gear, for example, sport shoes, and a bottle of water, so that you'll be ready for it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Of course, I will still come to the other questions that we'll be able to sufficiently explain to the people what the race is all about. And Alex, coming to you now, let's look at the Matter Heart Run now in all the other counties, 10 counties. How easy? Of course, you are coordinating Uasin Gishu County, but then you are aware of how much effort goes into coordinating all the 10 counties. First of all, have you been doing it in all the 10 counties, or has it been evolving from one step to the other? And how different is this year's race?
Okay, thank you so much, the host, for this morning show. We are ready for this Eldoret edition, another 10 counties. I think in Nairobi is the mother for these other counties. At Ulinzi Sports Club, that is the military sports center, and we are ready, and we appreciate. So in Eldoret, we are ready for the run. I think also governor will be around for this time round, and we are happy. We really appreciate. the governor for Uasin Gishu for the support. They've really come in. And I must commend a team from county, Irene and Lamek. Those are a great team from county who are really working with us to ensure the governor is here with us. And to other counties, they are very ready. We've distributed our merchandise to schools, because actually the majority of our customers or the supporters or the sponsors are from the primary schools and the secondary schools. We have quite a number. I may not mention them at this time, but I think we'll be able to appreciate them during the run. And through the social media, even at this host this morning, we are happy. Actually, we are able now to send message to the community to prepare themselves for this Mata Run 2023 edition in Eldoret or Uasin Gishu. So we're really ready for the run. And our merchandise, actually, for the Eldoret, we have other quick mat. There's somebody there who are able to purchase for you. We just need a t-shirt, and then the other, you can even add a cape and a wristband. But for t-shirt, that is one of the way to register for this Mata Run. So having a t-shirt, you are able to participate for this 2023 edition. So we are ready across all the 10 counties. And Eldoret, you know, since it's a home of champions, this is a running county, so we are ready for the run. So we are happy and we appreciate. Eldoret has been a very nice county. They have really supported us. Last year we managed to collect, I think, around 4.5 million. And this time around, we are also seeing the contribution is okay. And we really appreciate, the reception from this county is very awesome. And we love you, Eldoret. We really happy to see you in the 2023 edition for the Uasin Gishu County. Thank you.
Now, Justin, let's talk about the activities on the 3rd day of June. That is Kesho Kutu. Actually, it happens to be my birthday.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So,
Happy birthday in advance.
let's look at these. The levels of participation. What should I expect? Is it a race for everyone, or do you have categories and all that?
Okay. Basically, okay, let me say it's a run. Okay, we are not going to participate in a run like a real run. For example, that happens in the maybe like the one which Kipchoge runs. No, we are not going to participate in that way. It's just a way of the other way around. It's also a way of emphasizing maybe that doing exercises is a part of okay, or maybe staying fit is part of being healthy. So basically it's like competitive. Yeah, it's no, it's not competitive. Yeah, it's like we just converge all of us, and then the governor plus the bishop maybe flags off the students and the pupils together with any other person who will be participating, including the teachers, and of course if there will be other raia or maybe the citizens around, people around the environs. We just walk through I think the route map we start from Moi Girls. We come towards town until is it Oceania? And then we pass through Real Hospital until back to Moi Girls again. Yeah, so it's a way of let me say just jogging as we trekking through.
Not a competitive
no,
race.
It's not a competitive race.
Okay.
Yeah.
And somebody here says that you guys, I don't know if you know him. There's a friend of mine called Arapuria who's been cycling to Nairobi. I think he arrived the other day, and somebody saying that you should actually consider having him to be part of the course, because I think he's one of those people who has actually demonstrated that it is good to do exercise. And anyway, Arapuri, I think I'll be sending the invoice after this.
Yeah, actually, I emphasize, and I also urge him to buy himself a t-shirt. Yeah, he should also come with the family, so that he's a good entertainer. I think we should contact him and tell him to come around to join us, because it will be part of really making the event fun. And I think that's a good. We should call him and tell him that we should attend.
Thank you so much. Anyway, for that marketing, of course, I've told him I'll be sending my invoice.
Thank you.
The one to you guys, I'll be sending mine to him. Anyway, let's come back to you, Bet, and as we head towards maybe the tail part of this particular interview, let's look at now for those who will be there on Saturday. Of course, you've given the route map and everything. Maybe what are some of the activities now, apart from the run, that we expect to see on Saturday?
Okay, thank you so much. Our run on Saturday will be one of the best for 2023. We have quite a number of activities. Actually, we urge our majority are the students and the pupils from primary and secondary section and the community at large. So in the morning, that is around by 6, we're expecting people to be arriving at the venue, that is at Moi Girls. Then from around 7:30, we're expecting the guests also to be on site. That's our governor, the bishop from the Catholic. You know, we are Catholic faith based. And then the schools and the community at Moi Girls. So from around 8, we're expecting now maybe the prayers, then the speeches, and also we're expecting to have the beneficiaries so that they give a life testimony and the community will be able to see whatever we are doing as matter, having this a lot of contributions through secondary schools and primary. They're able to see where the money goes and actually the impact. And then from there, there will be the flagging off and we go for the run. We'll assemble later at Moi Girls, where we have the entertainment from different groups from different secondary schools. We give also our appreciation in form of certificates for those who are able to participate. Everyone who will be at Moi Girls will get certificate. If you are managed to come, you'll get your certificates. We'll able to appreciate you and a lot of entertainment. And at the end of the day, that's around 12. Now the guests will leave the venue. So we have a lot of activities there, and actually we welcome everybody to participate and enjoy the 2023 Marathon at Moi Girls. Karibu sana.
So much, of course, that is a very big and warm welcome for those who would want to attend the event. The Moi Girls, make sure that is in Eldoret, but then remember that we also have all the other counties. Of course, maybe Justin will mention all the other counties, and also another thing that I would want us to now look at going forward is what happens. What are the other levels of participation apart from being part of the run? How else can the people come through to make sure that they're having?
Okay. On 3rd of June, that is on Saturday, we really urge everyone to be there. And also, okay, you've asked how can other people support, maybe in terms of
course, beyond the run now.
Yeah,
let's assume
beyond the
that the run has happened, or even right now before it happens. If somebody may not be able to participate in the run, what are other levels of participation that people may have?
Okay. If you will not be there, okay, we really emphasize that if you are not able to attend, maybe you just support by rather buying yourself a t-shirt if you will not be there, or maybe just giving back to community by maybe submitting your contribution to the Matter Heart Fund. It will be a good thing for you to, maybe if you are will not be there, just do your course or maybe do your duty by giving that amount of whatever you will be having, so that we support. On the other hand, maybe I just urge everyone that to be maybe vigilant, you'll be able to be yourself in terms of check your environs, security and all that, because we'll be having a lot of people, and you understand also kids will be there. So I really urge everyone to be observant in terms of security wise and all that, because we understand handling also a larger number of people. On our part, we've planned ourselves in terms of security. We have deployed enough number of people who will be overseeing everything. So we just urge everyone to be there, and yeah, just that. No any other additional. Everything is in place.
Now, immediately after the run, people are anxious to know how they do the surgeries and how you usually get also the kids home.
Mm.
operate on.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for the same question. Maybe on additional on what my colleagues you've asked, I think, be to emphasize on what else can you do to support the art. Let me start there now. Actually, I think you've seen in the media and various media houses, we have the baby number. You can send your contribution. You can even like this show this morning. We really appreciate you. This is part of sending the message to the community. Actually, the message need to reach to the community to understand actually what is matter, what are we doing for those children who have been neglected in the community because of the myths and many misconceptions saying that they may not grow well, they may not stay for long in this normal life. So by sharing, by telling a friend that there is Matter Heart Run, that is a way of supporting us. By reaching out, like this morning show, we really appreciate you so much, and may you continue doing the same. The community, may God bless you so much. Now, back to the question that you asked me. Currently, the surgeries are ongoing. Actually, we finished like 2 weeks ago. Because actually, I think most of the community, so majority of the team from Matter asking for the blood donation. We finished the heart surgeries, which was done maybe like 2 weeks ago. There was a team who came to perform the open heart surgeries. And every week or every month, actually, the hospital may not miss to do 1 or 2 surgeries. And actually, maybe to explain to the community or the viewers that they get different levels of these surgeries, depending. Actually, we talk about the hole, that hole in the heart. So there are those who go for open heart surgeries. If the hole is too much, the surgeon may go in. We have a specialized cardiologist. These are the people who specialize to perform these heart surgeries. We have the interventional one. The interventional one are the one who can perform without opening the heart. There is a way that they can go through the heart and close the hole using a small device. Those are we call the interventional cardiologist that we have in the hospital. Then there's cardiothoracic surgeons. These are the team who are specialized to open through an incision, open the heart and close the hole, and or repair the valve. Maybe because actually earlier we talked about the rheumatic heart disease and the congenital, the one children who are born with a hole in the heart. So we have this team who are able to handle these cases in their own capacities. I've said about the cardiothoracic surgeon who are able to open the heart, close the hole depending on the size of the hole, or to repair the valves if they are damaged by the rheumatic heart conditions. Then this interventional one, they are able to go through the heart actually those who are able to, at some point, it's very interesting. You can manage to visit the hospital and witness one of these surgeries, so that you understand more what the Matter does to these kids with these conditions. So this team are very specialized, very dedicated to perform this surgery. So every month, every day in the Matter Hospital, we have a list of those who we screened last year. Even if we get a child at this time, we place them to the program and their surgeries are continuing. So by supporting this program, we're able to support the live and ongoing program, which started from back way in 1995 up to now. So last week we finished the one, and after the run also we're expecting more and more surgeries to continue after this support. Yeah, so
Thank you so much for that, and of course I'll come back to you, Justin, for your final remarks at here towards the D-Day.
Okay, my final remarks or my closing remarks is that I want to thank everyone for really coming and supporting the Matter Heart Run, because of actually giving back to the community. This is a way of giving back to the community, because us as an hospital or professionals, we are able to give back to the community by try to identify all these problems and sort them so that we easen the burden of maybe getting funds to treat these diseases, because you realize there are a lot of other challenges, not only heart diseases. There are many other challenges that can really burden the community, but in Mata Hospital, we have really specialized and come up with this program to treat those diseases, the heart diseases, which are very chronic. And I really thank everyone for coming through. It's been a good journey all the way towards 1996 until this time. We've done a lot of commendable job. So I really appreciate everyone who has ever supported the Mata Heart Run, and let's really emphasize and continue doing the same, and God will bless us. Thank you
so much for that. And before we give Alex a chance to give his closing remarks, of course, this is the Morning Glory Show. We're coming live from Dawi Afrique Photography. This is to emphasize that on the 17th and the 18th day also of June, the Dawi Afrique will be inviting you to a journey to Rimoi. So we are making a safari to Rimoi to go and have fun, rejuvenate. So on the 17th and 18th day, be part, join us. Let's go tujibambe kidogo. Let's go forget the problems that the first half of the year I've had. Go see the biggest elephants in the region. Go there. Some team building activities. Just enjoying nature. Wakati mwingine unajiachilia tu. That is what everyone says. Twende tupigie mwili pole. That is across that loop, of course, you expect to see the 10 viewpoint, the rock falls, and all. So join us. Now we have photography and safaris as towards that particular safari, and make sure also that you book early. Told that slots are getting filled up. It is 7,000, so you can deposit of 4,000. Keep your seat. Because we are barely 2 weeks away, so make sure also that for those who've already made their bookings, you complete the other part of the payment. Of course, now we are towards the end. I'll give a chance to Bet to give his parting shot.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Dawi Afrique Photography, for hosting us this morning. We really appreciate you are part of the team for supporting the Mata Heart Run, and we really appreciate you. May you continue doing the same to the community, sharing, inspiring, giving an information, and we really appreciate you so much. May God bless you so much. And I want to appreciate county government of Uasin Gishu, led by Jonathan B., His Excellency the Governor, and the team from the political office. I think we have a team of Irene, Ezekiel, and Lamek, and the PA, that is Bernard, and his team. We really appreciate you for supporting us and ensuring that the event for Mata Heart Run 2023, which will be on Saturday, will be a successful. Dawi Afrique Photography, we are happy. We know you are part of our team. We know you are able to be part of us, ensuring that we are on live, we are on the community able to see this Anopa course or a good program for the community, and continue doing the same. And we really appreciate to see majority of content creators from Eldoret, the likes of Kinauria. We really appreciate, and we really happy to see them if they are able to join us, so that I know they are the one who are great influencers in our community. If we are able to see them during the run, we'll be happy, and we'll be able to appreciate. And to get us, okay, we really appreciate, and we really wish the community to reach us. If there's a child with a heart condition in the community, reach even Dawi Afrique Photography. They can reach to Mata. Through them, they can reach us. Or you can get us. I think we're able to share our contact through Dawi Afrique Photography, so that if in the community you've gone to a certain institution, the child has been diagnosed with a heart condition, don't shy off. Reach us in Mata. We're able to link them. And there is one key thing that I want to just share to the community. once you realize that the child is having this heart condition, can you actually link them to register for the NHIF? It's very easy to manage them because we're able to source funds from the NHIF and also through the Matter Heart Fund program. So combining the two sources of support, we'll be able to manage them even without paying even a cent. So we urge them to register under the NHIF and then reach us as the hospital, and we are able to help them actually to manage the same condition, and they're able to come back to their normal life. And actually want to wish the viewers from Eldoret happy Madaraka Day, and we really glad to see you in Moi Girls. Come in numbers. You know, this county is known for the run, so I think we're expecting a majority of them at Moi Girls, and we'll be happy. May God bless you so much. Thank you for the reception in Eldoret. Eldoret is one of the best county, and we get a good reception, and we really appreciate each and every year their support the Matter Heart Run. May God bless you so much. Happy Madaraka Day. Thank you so much for the host.
Okay, thank you so much. As he says, happy Madaraka Day. And by the way, I mentioned to you also that you need you need to support them. You need to support them. Let's support the Matter Heart Run. You can buy a t-shirt, the better. If you can buy a cap, even better. If you can buy the wristband and cap and the t-shirt, would be the best, because we're doing this for kids who may not access medical attention. You're not having money, coming from all backgrounds, uses where from. So let's make an effort. If you yet bought your t-shirt, you can buy a t-shirt, bought a t-shirt, buy a cap. If you have a cap and a t-shirt, you don't have fun, buy it. Or also you can just send it something in Paybill, of course. I don't know if you have it offered. If you have it offered, maybe I can chance to read it out. And also if you contacts of you.
Okay, so when you want to buy a t-shirt, or rather a cap or a wristband, we have a M-Pesa pay bill, which is 655
655
6555.
6555
Then-
655 6555. That is
Yes.
the pay bill.
Yes, and
The
then
account number.
account number is your name. You indicate your name, and then of course the amount, and then the M-Pesa pin. You'll have done your best up to there. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. You can get us on I think one of our best viewer and the host, our best host in Eldoret. Get us even Dawik Afric Photography can link us, or you can get me at 0717 599 781. That is my number. And once you reach me, you can able to get your T-shirt. You can even link me whenever you have a child with a heart condition. We are able to link to the hospital, and maybe I'll give my colleagues also to give his number. You can even get me in Facebook handle. That's Alex Bet. Alex Bet is my Facebook handle. You can get me there. You can inbox me. A child with heart condition, or you want a T-shirt. We are ready and able to handle or sort you out. Thank you.
Justin can also give out your
Okay.
number.
To reach me, my phone number is 0791 329 200. 0791 329 200. You can also get me via my Facebook handle, which is Justin Rono. Yeah, you just search my name and inbox me so that we can help each other from there.
Thank you so much for making time, gentlemen, to be on the Morning Glory this particular day. And also to those of us who've been watching the broadcast, thank you so much. Thank you also for the good comments. Of course, I may not have had a chance to sample some of them. Let me just read one or two of them. We have Ambassador Alfred Sargent says, great work. Thank you so much. Dixon Bet says, great job. Thank you so much. We have Sharon Chitra says, good job, Alex and the team. Thank you so much. And of course, you can see there is on your screens at the moment a banner from the Mata Hatran, of course, explaining all the counties and even acknowledging some of the sponsors who've come in to support the Mata Hatran. And of course, from as Dawi Africa, of course, also being a Madaraka Day, we would want to wish you a happy Madaraka Day. And of course, this comes at a time when the country is facing a lot of challenges. And so my message to you is that let us all acknowledge the challenges we face as a nation and commit ourselves to overcome them. Together, we can address the issues such as poverty, inequity, corruption, climate change. By working hand in hand, we can create an environment where every Kenyan has an equal opportunity and can live a life full of dignity. I wish all of you a joyful and memorable Madaraka Day, and may the spirit of unity and patriotism guide us as we continue to shape the destiny of our beloved country. Happy Madaraka Day on behalf of everyone who's made this particular broadcast a success. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy the holiday.